The leather seats, the passage right. I feel the heat, I see the light. Miss atomic bomb. Make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm.
Just rock, 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 just rock.
Buried deep in your back, you run for cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul was innocent, she kissed him and she painted it back. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, holding on for your life. It was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Atomic Bomb, make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Racing shadows in the moonlight. We're taking chances on a hot night. And for a second now we won. Yeah, we were innocent and young. I swear it's thin, but I'm standing here, not too late. Your shockwave whisper seals your face. Just like a dagger buried deep in your back. You run for cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul was innocent, she kissed him and she painted it back. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, holding on for life. It was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Atomic Bomb, make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Racing shadows in the moonlight. We're taking chances on a hot night.
How the devil are you? And of course, I've just realised it is Gwent o'clock, and that is still set up from yesterday for Mafia. But don't worry, it's literally that quick to fix it these days. Welcome on in, everyone. How the devil are you? I hope your week is sufficiently behind you, or at least nearly there, and you're ready for the weekend. As it is Friday, that means it's Gwent o'clock, and I've had a productive, but not technically finished yet, work day. The assignment that I was desperately trying to get finished in time to submit today, that I didn't think was due until Monday and then was corrected, is submitted. I'm just waiting for a tiny bit of feedback, so my work laptop is still here. So I will occasionally be checking across to see if I get any information on that over the course of the next half an hour or so. But otherwise, a pretty good day. Our legal team are absolutely on fire. Responded to a query in 3 minutes today. I've waited over 3 weeks before, so I don't know what happened over there, but long may it continue. Yes, it is, all good, honestly. Very, very happy. Had a fun stream yesterday, albeit a short one, with Mafia. I ideally would have gone for another chapter or so, but nothing we can't fix in a future stream, my friends. And I hope you are all ready and prepared for some Gwenty card action today. I will say hello to everyone first, before we go any further. Actually, I won't, that's a lie, because Nuke! Hello, my friend. How the devil are you?
Hello
Welcome
there.
on in.
Just in case, no. Just when I lose the keg game, here's already my sub, haha. How are ya?
I appreciate the resub, my friend, especially in a Gwent stream when you know there's a chance you're going to lose, you know? I appreciate it greatly, and welcome on in. Plan meals better? Yeah, I know. I do. I need to get a lot better at that. Although we're doing better than we have historically, honestly. I'm cooking a lot more. Our diet's a lot more varied. I am going to put more fish back in my diet because, well, I'm old now, but I like fish. It's just more work. I also feel like I'm really orange on the camera today. Maybe I'll change the lighting a little, one sec. That looks more human. I think it's like the reflection of the light. I think this works. I like the warm lighting, but there you go. Much better. I think it's the yellow of this that made it look worse, like the reflection and the way it makes me look is different, but there you go. The orange man is absolutely not welcome here. Yes, absolutely. Under no circumstances. Go vampire stream. That's just me normally. I couldn't be much paler. And hello, Mosh. Good to see you. Let me say hello to everyone before otherwise I'll forget and we'll never get there. I know Kafka is away, but hello, my friend. Thank you for being first. Amdor, good to see you. Voldy, the timing of that hell and O sandwiching any sentence by Rashid sounds about right. Welcome in, both of you. Sunray, good to see you. It is Gwent o'clock. Yo, Piasta, what's going on? Matsu here as well. Hikiki Mori over on YouTube. Hello, my friend. Nuovo Micron, welcome in. Hip Twisted, what's going on? Of course, Nuke, and thank you for that sub as well, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you here, and Mosh as well. How are you all doing? I hope you've had good weeks. So yeah, I cannot describe, after watching the Cyberpunk Red stream where they played the alpha kit for Cyberpunk TCG, I am so excited for this game. Like, I can't tell you how much I want to play this game. I can't wait to get into it. I can't wait to get my hands on the alpha kit, play some games. I've got the the script written for my video that I'm going to make on the how to play this game based on the alpha kit footage and all of the stuff that I've got, and I'm really excited to put that together. I think that game's going to be really damn good. So excited that they've got like distribution going into retail stores, that they've got plans for multiple future sets already and are intending to have a fully competitive product, as in like it's a competitive game, it's not just a random board game effectively. So excited, like genuinely buzzing. If I hadn't got a stream scheduled in, I'd have spent the whole evening making that video, honestly. Like, I'm so excited. But there you go. You're doing factory tutorials in Enfield, so having me chatting in Gwent is perfect. Amazing. Love to see it, Voldy. Love to see it. Darth Falafel on YouTube lurking away. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Factions today, I don't know, because I made a YouTube video for the Nilfgaard list, but the video did awfully. Because it's a really fun deck to play, but in terms of YouTube numbers, it just fell through the floor. Literally the worst ever video I've made on Gwent. So, don't know. I'm not sure what I'm in the mood for, honestly. I don't know if we finished... I've been playing Bounty without Golden Necker for a while. I don't like Golden Necker and Bounty personally. But, yeah. Who likes the Empire? Well, not me normally, but that's a really fun deck list, honestly. I was having a blast. Change the thumbnail? I might do. It might just be a picture of me. So, but yeah, normally, I say it's by a long shot the worst video I've ever put up on my card channel in terms of numbers. No idea what would have prompted that, but there you go. So it's one of those, and whether it's because I put more, I tend to put more effort in than just here is some gameplay footage when I'm actually making card game stuff these days. But a lot of the other stuff I see isn't in terms of that, so honestly not sure what the crack is. But hey, maybe I'll retweak some of the tags, and maybe I'll add like a couple of different options for thumbnails, and we'll see what goes on from there. I need to play 4 games of Nilfgaard because I've nearly finished my placements, and that would finish my placements. So we probably will start with Nilfgaard, and then we'll decide what we want to do, because I have sufficiently destroyed my MMR in Scoia'tael, trying a bunch of different mess. It's 2358. So that one's gone, like long gone. Skellige is just below 2400 with a peak of 2430. Syndicate is 2374, but we might play some Bounty. Dropped a like to help with the algorithm. Let's go, Matsu. Let's go. That's what I want to see, chap. Genuinely, all jokes aside, when you watch a YouTube video, if you like it, if you comment on it, and just leave it running, it makes such a difference. I cannot describe to you how much of a difference it makes. If you mute the YouTube tab, YouTube doesn't know and has no way of tracking that. But if you engage with the video, that comment, massive. Because the algorithm, they are the biggest things that it tracks. Because if you do, it will then, as everything does, eat up all of your data and show it to other people like you, and it thinks that they might like it. But if you don't interact with it, it doesn't. And it will just die on the vine, as it were. So, yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And it's the same with any YouTube content. It's not just Gwent, obviously, because it clearly doesn't have its own detailed algorithm. But yeah, please do consider doing that whenever I or any of your favourite content creators put out stuff. We go through a lot of work to make wonderful things, and it can be a little disheartening when they fall flat, if I'm being honest. But yeah, Ultra, the comment needs to be a certain length for the algorithm to pick it. If not necessarily a certain length, albeit for some content, yes, it's more if it is a meaningless comment or something that's constantly repeated, it might flag it as bot interaction. So something that actually speaks to what's happening is useful. What is this? Oh yeah, no, I know. I already know this. I've got a copy of it. What are we doing? Yeah, there we go. Before we dive into Gwent as well, the showcase yesterday from Xbox, I was very firmly in I refuse to get excited about Fable because, well, firstly, it's been a long time. Secondly, the people making it have only ever made car games, and it's just the humour and the soul of the Fable series. For all of the things that I absolutely wouldn't trust the original creator and all of that around, there was something very special about the original Fable game, certainly, and trilogy overall. But damn, did they win me over in that. It's definitely going into my most anticipated games of the year list. Obviously, I'm more excited about The Blood of Dawnwalker. I have a personal vested interest because I've been lucky enough to work with them. I've seen the game, and it's more my kind of game anyway in terms of that. But Fable's gonna do well. If that game is genuinely as good, well, let's put it this way: if everything they said feels the way that they claim it does, oh boy. And honestly, the weirdest situation in the world, the new Fable game is basically the Elder Scrolls 6 we've all wanted. Everything about it screams Skyrim with a personality to me, and that's what it needed to be. The breadth of it, the impactful choices, but the diversity of it all, like, so excited. So yeah, that's absolutely flown straight among my most anticipated games, which I'm very much looking forward to now. Don't know where we squeeze it in when we're potentially getting a whole new Witcher 3 DLC at some point this year as well, alongside the Blood of Dawnwalker releasing, and so I'm definitely playing that. We're at least playing some of Yakuza Kiwami 3, albeit they're like 100 to 200 hour games, so we'll see. But yeah, maybe, but I genuinely like. I love Skyrim. For me, is a decidedly overrated game, and the worst of the more recent three. Like, I preferred Morrowind and Oblivion to Skyrim overall. Skyrim was the perfect definition of a sandbox with no personality in it, but the fact that all the tools were there and all the stuff that the community has done has given that game longevity in life, and that in itself is super impressive, right? And you can't disagree with that. It's phenomenal, right? But everything I want out of that, Fable is now potentially offering me as a completed product, not something I've got to learn to mod. And again, obviously Bethesda makes that very easy because they don't actually do a lot of their own work in terms of content creation. But I mean that with every positive. I mean that with all love. If you like Skyrim and you play modded Skyrim, I can't imagine you not loving that Fable game. I just can't. It doesn't make sense to me because it looks so good. And I really hope that it is. And, well, I guess we'll find out. But, yeah, if that's coming autumn, I assume that doesn't mean literal autumn, because technically that's all the way up till mid-November. I'm guessing that actually means they're dropping it in, like, the beginning of October. They're going prime in for Game of the Year season. So yeah, it's going to be really interesting. We're going to have a busy end of the year because at the moment GTA is still scheduled for that part of the year. Dawnwalker is at some point this year, but I'm not expecting it to be immediate by any. I think that will also be. There's always a lull over what is like the summer period, so nothing really gets released in June or July. Certainly not big games traditionally. But yeah, so I'm expecting games that don't have release dates. As a result, they aren't June, they aren't July, they aren't August. They're usually September, October, maybe November, right? And December is very few because A, it misses the Game of the Year, but more importantly, it tends to miss the Christmas rush of people purchasing gifts. Because a lot of people get paid at the end of November and they use that money to buy the gifts, so anything releasing in December has a huge chance to miss the window. So I think we're going to have a very busy back end of this year. Yo, Terry, good afternoon, my friend. Welcome on in. If GTA is delayed, I mean, if it is, it is. I'm really pleased to see that some massive games, franchises, aren't doing what a lot of people did a few years ago, like dodging and moving releases for other games. I think the industry is massive at this stage, and no other game is trying to do what GTA tries to do. So, I think that's fine. Carpy, you enjoyed Skyrim when it came out? Oh, me too. Absolutely. I loved it when it first came out, because when it came out, it was an expanded version of trying to do what it was trying to do. But even when it first came out, it just felt like the scale of it felt exciting, but modless. It also was pretty barren. but it didn't affect us at the time. Whereas, you know, I think lots of other things have moved on, but Bethesda probably haven't. Regent, hello, my friend. How are you doing? But just when I was watching that the showcase, and they're talking about all the different things you can do and all the different cities you can explore, how different the people are in them, and that you can interact with them all, that was just like, oh my god, this is a dream. I really hope Dawnwalker and Fable are that do have that. They're not an exact match, but they are both. Hey, here's a big RPG where you know. So I hope that they do, certainly. I don't imagine they would want to release on the same day, and if there can be a gap there, I would love that. But yeah, I wasn't expecting them to give Fable a release window as narrow and as soon as that. So my assumption, probably naively, is I wouldn't give a promise this close if it weren't pretty nailed on. That's my only thing. Like, that game should be in late beta. Like, it must be, in their opinion, you know, it's January now, it must be 8 to 12 weeks away from going gold. Doesn't mean it is, and the gaming industry doesn't work sensibly where this is concerned, because the people making the game aren't the ones who get to set those deadlines, as we've seen historically with other games. So that could well be, well, they've decided we're going to release it at that point, so we're going to tell people, and that's what we're going to do, whether it's ready or not. I hope that's not the case, and I hope that my infinite naive optimism is correct. But if it gets pushed back, I would always rather wait for the right game than it be pushed out too early and lose some of the momentum, because even the games that do it so damn well and recover from it, it's still always that little bit, and most games don't do it. We all talk about the odd few that do, No Man's Sky, Cyberpunk, but there aren't that many others that have had a sketchy release and survived it. You know what I mean? Like, it's very rare. Unless it's changed, they're not. Microsoft isn't known to rush devs. Yeah, they do. Yeah, absolutely. And the game, yeah, that's the thing. The game has been in development for a very long time. I think Microsoft, as you say, there are 100 different faults with a Microsoft-based studio in terms of kind of personality, soul, and a lot of other things, but yeah, that isn't typically one of them. They do tend to be good on that side of it, so really I hope that is still the case. Yo, Kafka, welcome back in. How you doing? I hope all is well with you, my friend. But yes, we're going to dive into some Gwent shortly. I just can't stop going over in my head the Cyberpunk thing, because I've been drafting a script for it. I can't wait to make that video come to life. I hope I can do it this weekend. One of Ari's friends is staying with us over the weekend, so I probably can't, but equally they will probably want a couple of hours just to catch up and chill themselves. So I'm hopeful I can make the video in that period of time, because I really want to get it up as soon as possible now that the information is out in the world. And I just can't wait to get that alpha kit. Oh, seeing Bourgeois playing a card game on a CDPR stream again, and all of the Gwent people that were there, you got like so many former Gwent streamers, players, all of the old Gwent CDPR team. You got Ryan Bourgeois, you got Repek in the chat. It was just, and obviously Pavel Sasko as well, or Pavel Sasko rather, the Cyberpunk game director was in there. It was just so cool. But yeah, it is what it is. All is good on your. I'm glad to hear that. Region kind of lost faith, had left in Microsoft. Yeah, I know. I didn't have any faith in Microsoft pre-butchering Game Pass, if I'm being honest. I'm not surprised by it. It makes me very sad. But I'm not. You know, I am actively trying to pull as far away as possible from subscription-based services, because they are awful. If buying isn't owning, then I'm afraid pirating isn't stealing, and until they realise that, they ain't getting my money. I'm certainly not renting a computer cloud space from Jeff Bezos anytime soon, let's put it that way. And yeah, it's just, I've always been a physical media person because I like to collect things, but just from a principle standpoint at this stage. But yeah, it is what it is. The driest mouth in the world. And the background's making my teeth look horribly yellow. Look at that. Promise you they're not. They're actually very white generally. God, that looks awful. Don't trust the camera. Don't trust the camera. Kuzo, hello. Right. Obviously, we will keep talking, but let's dive into some Gwent. If it remembers to wake up, oh Gwent, come on. There it is. I can't believe that worked. And I'm loving this, like, genuinely. I know lots of people talk about, a standing desk, I can't describe how much better it is for me physically and mentally having the standing desk. The fact that I can switch between the two, but a lot of the time, especially with so many different like hats that I have to put on and tasks I need to do, staying concentrated is so much harder when I'm sat in my chair, in a lot of instances work-wise, but actually just being able to flip between the two resets my concentration. It's amazing. I can't recommend it highly enough. I get it, but you know what you were getting with Game Pass. I got a huge... Game Pass was the best value in gaming for such a long time, whereas they've then looked at that and gone, oh, people are calling it good value, and they genuinely believed it's a bad thing. I firmly believe their shareholders and the people who run that company looked at it and went, oh, and then they've looked at it and gone, people are going to buy it, and now we're going to slowly turn the temperature up and we're going to let them boil alive because they're already using it. We don't want to be good value, we don't want to be seen as great value because that means we're cheap. We could be earning more money if they think we're great value. But yeah. And that one of the things it was great for is, well, I'd never pay to buy this, but it's on Game Pass. And previously, I left my Game Pass subscription on all year round because if I played a single game, maybe two over the year, it was worth it. Now, I would never leave that permanently subscribed. I might subscribe to it to play a specific game that's short and therefore better value for me, but I would never just leave that running. So over the course of a year now, they get about £15 from me. Before, they got 60. Microsoft leadership started to put, yeah, the AI thing is garbage, and it's nice to see a lot of big companies realizing that bubble is going to be horrific. It's going to hurt a lot of people when it explodes, but it needs to as soon as possible. The amount of unrealized futures that are physically impossible, that is just three companies passing money back between each other, is nuts. The hardware shortages are not that we can't get these things, it's that we've pre-promised stuff to people who have pre-promised to pay for stuff that they're pre-promising to build. Like, it's just an absolute farce in order to constantly bump up potential future earnings, which is, it just means nothing. And when they inevitably don't materialize, it's just ridiculous. The amount of money AI makes is less than 1% of what it claims that it's worth now, let alone its nonsense future. It is just a farce. And trying to push that slop into gaming, well, it's one of the few things gamers do tend to push back on is poor quality and laziness, typically, so hopefully, long may it continue. But yeah, one of the things with this Nilfgaard Alzur list that I love, and yes, bring back, there was something so, like, Blockbusters, obviously, it's really ridiculous because it literally destroyed itself when it refused to digitize and had the opportunity to buy Netflix for pennies once upon a time and turned it down thinking no one would ever go for it. Lots of foresight there. But there was something very special about being in a physical place, making a physical choice. It's the same as the movies. It's the same as all in-person experiences and social experiences. There is a very, very conscious attempt to stop people doing those things, because when you do those things, you experience joy and you question the constant slop grind of life that we are being forced into. AI as a concept absolutely has a future. No question. It can be really good at doing stuff, but we're not even pretending that that's what people are trying to use it for. It just isn't. As IBM said, that a computer cannot make a decision because it cannot be held accountable, so it shouldn't be making decisions. and it hasn't got a soul, so how can it create? Because that's what creativity is. You know, the soul of something is in the hours of work and thought and passion that go into it, and pressing a button is not that, I'm afraid, in that sense, obviously. Hey, Silex, how you doing? Yeah. In regards to Gwent this month, first month ever where you actually got the full 25 games? No way! Let's go, Region. What were your factions? But yeah, if I talk about... and again, because AI now has been... I will stop talking about this in a minute, I promise. AI is now a catch-all term for a multitude of tech that most people don't understand, some of which isn't new and has been around forever and is fantastic. You know, the idea of, like, in video games, the characters had an AI. They've had that forever because it's how you program them to respond to certain situations, blah, blah, blah. There is AI in lots of technical things. That's all great. There's nothing wrong with using technology. The problem is, well, what is the problem that this technology is trying to solve, and how is it improving the average person's life? Well, the answer with how we're using it now is it's trying to solve wages. It's trying to allow wealth to have access to talent without paying talent for their talent. Simple. And it is not benefiting the majority of people because it isn't designed to. It's, you know, all of the big companies telling you how great AI is are also saying half of entry-level jobs will disappear and all of these things won't happen. But absolutely don't recognise that that means we need a full rethinking of how every element of society works then, you know? But there you go. Boo said I'd mod you. Boo would never say that. Boo would never lie to me. Yeah. So, and the laziness of the way, like, I genuinely believe that generative AI is something that should not exist. In terms of, I do not believe that is something that is usable, suitable, or reasonable to have for general public use. I don't think that's sensible. I think the use case for it is non-existent because it only models itself, it only works if it feeds itself on constant stolen data and it's never used for good. Simple as that. When you can see that, you know, whatever Musk's AI is called, it is literally just making images of child porn. Constantly, repeatedly. It is disgusting. How that man isn't in prison, I will never know. Because that is sickening, when in a simple line of code he could fix that. Instead, to fix it, don't worry, you have to pay for the feature instead, that'll solve it. Psychopaths. But there you go. So, yeah, I don't think generative AI is a benefit to anybody. I don't think it should exist. The same industries that sued a random child for pirating a copy of a Metallica album now argue that they have to be able to steal all of humanity's individual works and ignore copyrights, because otherwise their theft machine won't work and still can't make money. Sorry, sounds like a you problem. Yeah. They pretend it's because they have to, Silex, because that's the same way all of these ridiculous far-off theories work. It's the reason, it's the same thing that in our political sphere has people like Reform UK thinking that the majority of people want it and the majority of people are racist and xenophobic and hated, right? That's the problem. It's not true, but if they keep saying it and it keeps being amplified because people keep clicking on it, it becomes the echo chamber. I blame you, Voldy, you did this to all of us. Generative is when it creates something, so like when it creates an image just by inputting a prompt of take the clothes off this woman in a photo, like that kind of nonsense. Obviously, it's not just that, but yeah. Hey, Zappy, how you doing? Right, yes, Gwent. So, oh, hello, Angel. So, one of the things with this deck, I love this version, but I'd seen a few people running Uma in it. Now, Uma is a spell, for a start. Hello, my love. Can I help you?
Cat is coming in an hour. 17:20.
Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm going to be streaming for quite a bit after she gets here, then, because I've started, but hopefully that's it.
I think we're
Well,
8-ish.
I'll be finished about then, so just after. It doesn't take long to cook that. I really need a drink. My mouth is the driest it's ever been.
Okay.
Have you got 5 minutes to entertain chat quickly?
Yeah, sure.
Can you see? Okay, so she is genuinely at chin height with the desk. You don't normally see how actual different the height is between the two of us.
How are you, Chad? Okay, go get a drink. I'll
I'm going.
entertain them. I'm your entertainment. It's very difficult to be into entertainment from here. I'll have to stand back. Hopefully you can hear me well. I don't want to move the desk. There's not enough space for a backflip, Silex. How you doing? Hope you guys are doing well. We're waiting for my friend to come. So I'll be picking her up in a bit. Very excited. Hello over at YouTube. Make me laugh now. Tell us a joke. Honestly, I don't think I know a single joke. Do I know a joke? Do you guys know a joke? You tell me a joke. Can be a horrible joke as well, and you don't even have to pay for it. I don't know. I can't recall a single one, honestly. What is it? No, nothing at all. I am absolutely brainwashed when it comes to jokes. And I'm sure there will be some good Witcher jokes. Maybe that's what we should do for a chat redeem. Have like a collection of Witcher jokes. Could be good. And yeah, how are you guys doing? Kafka Voldy, hello, Sunray as well, hi. Daddy Hoggy, hello. Falafel, hi. Hope you guys are doing well. And that you will enjoy Gwent. I don't really want to try. Treblik Helk. What's Treblik Helk, Kafka? Mukava Vincolum Mukava Wikon Lopua. I think that was as close as I could get, yeah? Yeah. I feel really small at your desk.
Oh, darling. Any better?
Yeah, Matt has changed quite a lot, yeah.
That?
Yeah, you look different.
How so?
When I'm here. What do you call Witcher that's great at answering random questions? Girl of Trivia. That's good, Nucure. I appreciate your... Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Thank you. I asked jokes. That's very good. That's very good. Okay. I'm probably gonna do my dailies in Nikki.
Yes.
Before Katya gets here.
Sounds good.
And then I'll leave probably in about half an hour to be.
You don't need to be. It's never going to be early, and then you don't have to pay for parking. But okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
She gets in at 25 past.
Leave at 15.
Yeah.
I'll just be in the same room.
Yeah, she's just moving like 3 feet that way. But
Bye.
I'm back, chat. So one of the things that people here have been using is Uma. Any opportunity to use Uma makes me happy. So, if I add Uma in, what is feasible to get rid of? Well, the honest answer kinda has to be the Aguara, but I love the Aguara as an option. But if we get rid of it, what is the other card? Because obviously I'm one provision over here. Now, you need Vilgavort, Zarthisius, Yen, Summoning Circle, Alzur, like everything here is a must, including this. Becca's Rockslide, yes, Dodoric, absolutely. Although I guess in that case, it is the Dodoric that goes. In place, like what do I put in at 6 provisions? Has anyone tried this? Has anyone sort of had these sort of thoughts? If you're on Uma, you drop Becca's. Oh, I suppose you just drop Becca's Rockslide and add in a 6 instead. But I quite like the removal in a lot of situations, honestly, but... Because the Dodoric's amazing, but in reality... It's always the lock target. It never sticks. Uma is a spell. Yes. Uma's curse is a spell. That's why it works so well with my boy Alzur. But let's say we get rid of Becca's Rockslide. What's the 6 that we're putting in? Is the question. It could be Doragrey for another lock. Honestly, maybe it is just that. You know what? Let's try this version, just because I want to play an Alzur version. Boop. Here we go. And could it be more fitting than having Uma right there? I've only got a few more games, so we'll play 4 games of this, then we'll probably switch over to... Well, another faction. I still do want to get a little bit of time in with Pokemon as well. So, yeah, we're going to keep going. 45 minutes in already. Goodness gracious. Keeping an eye if I get a response. No. Good. I think the lock makes sense. Oh. Okay. Now to remember what I need here. You in hand is fine, you in hand is fine. Don't want you. Because I'm just thinking of the things I can do. You will set me Alzur at the top, but I've got no way of getting Golden Necker in hand, unless of course I just summon it. Damn. Okay. So... this isn't amazing. Honestly. And yes, I do think that there's a consistency to the Aguara version that probably is better, if we're honest with ourselves, but whatever. So this is going to be a really weird one, because I'm likely here to... I'm tempted to just Vikavara Novice so I can move the Albrick early and just start adding value. Because I can't do the other side of things. I'm on the right coin for that. Well, there's Uma. Okay. Because this deck absolutely prefers being blue coin just because of this curse scroll. You're almost guaranteed to find what you want. I can use Blightmaker. No. Yeah, I'm very likely to Vikavara Novice, Siri, and go. I have both of my spells in hand, already awkward. It's just a little bit messy. Maybe I would also Blightmaker this round, actually, to guarantee the Golden Necker on the top. Then I've just got to find a way to get Alzur where I want them, which is doable. Should be fine. I need to go... we can Dead Man's Tongue as well, honestly. It's not too bad. We're in an alright situation. Hey, Cruden, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? Gotta have them. Okay, we will do this again, because we know what we're getting. Better bit by bit. Glad to hear it, my friend. Glad to hear it. And welcome on in. So we know we're facing Skellige Witches here. The Reckless Flurry version doesn't guarantee Unod, but makes a lot of sense. But yeah. Yeah, I will also DMT to thin a bit in this round because I can thin both of the couriers. Gives me more of a chance to find what I'm looking for. Yeah, we will also do that. Because, I mean, it's one of the things, even with what looks like an awkward hand, I can play, like, a lot of I could play this entire hand, with the exception of one of the specials, and be fine. And while, yes, you do want to use the Alzur in round one if you can, that's mostly for thinning consistency. As long as I get the opportunity to do it, it's fine. My only thought is you don't want to let this get to 4 cards, because then it plays Papa Vess, and you're kind of playing into its hand, but it is what it is. We'll Dead Man's Tongue now. We'll get rid of Courier, and Courier does not get me ahead, but shouldn't I DMT the locks? Maybe, yeah, in this matchup possibly, but I think he's more like this could, just on the basis that it's possible that this list is running Arna Chad or that kind of thing, I would rather just not. Honestly, because you just never know. But yeah, maybe one of each was fine. But it's, yeah. Ooh, Lunar New Year stuff. I bet that's pretty. I bet. Okay, opponent just granted themselves, so it's either Geralt, Quen, or whichever of the things they were missing. Nice. But yeah, maybe. Yeah, quite possibly Barris. I should have one-on-one'd that. That's That artifact compression hurts us. Okay, so this is going to play for 7. Takes me to 19. Yeah, so I can still do this. Here, we're going to pop. Ooh. Is it actually this I want on the top? To guarantee it in my hand? I think it is, right? Thinking about it. No, I have to make it. I have to make it Alzur. Because then I can fix it with the leader ability or whatever. Yeah. Because if they pass here, which they're never going to, but at least I can Siri be in a safe spot. Gets me out by 1. If I'd taken the Golden Necker, it wouldn't have done because I don't have the poison to transition that. Sadly. No way they pass here. Ooh, bearification. Cheeky. Yeah. This should be their Papaves, and then it's my pass. As a guess, didn't see any Sunset Wanderers. Having a pizza? Ooh, what's on the pizza? I'm cooking steak tonight, which I'm excited for. Although I've realised we only have 2 eggs, so I may need to quickly grab eggs. Would you? Yeah, if you want to. Okay, I heard you after I'd taken the headphones off. Well, does girl want Eggo with steak? Then Eggo would be helpful, even if it's from like the corner shop. Thank you. Pepperoni, ham, cheese. I mean, that sounds great, honestly. I'm all for that, Kafka. That sounds like a delicious pizza. I would need hot sauce, but I like hot sauce with everything. So, you know. Keeping an eye if my shooter has responded. No. Okay. Alright then. No, delicious. No one will know. Oh, wait. Ah, okay, I need to check that. Right, so things that need to go. That needs to go. That needs to go. Okay. This could be great, actually. Now, if they want the short round, probably. Chat. That's fine. So, we now use the Blightmaker to put this on the top. Because then when I use the leader ability, we are golden, right?
Crush them with thirst.
Yes. I know this is bright. The thing I need to look at only has light mode. Amazing. Okay. My assignment has been submitted and confirmed. I'm not sure why that was a threat to them with their wands, but whatever. Okay. So, the play now then is I have to leader. I guess I leader and snowdrop so they never get ahead. It's annoying because obviously you want the value later, but it's fine. So we do this, this, pop it down. 1, 2, 3. Ah. Okay. So cards that have to go back. Alzur has to be top, annoyingly. So it's going to be thin, 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 and we just hold Ulbrick. Yes. That's the way we do it. Yeah. And I don't need to click the snowdrop here, honestly. I can wait a turn for that. We're ahead by quite a lot. They can probably kill it, but let's find out. Exactly, I can't click it because it messes with my Alzur ordering anyway. Could shuffle something on top. Not worth the risk. They will kill her. That's fine. Now we're going to play the Golden Necker then. It's annoying because I'm in a situation where my head's like, you don't need to. Like, your hand state's great, but I just have to do it. So, I don't know. The cheese spot seems to be off. Craziness. You are indeed some kind of viewer, and here is our first Uma. Ooh. So that's worth 9. I don't want a thin. So I guess we just take Seret here. That's honestly pretty great. Yo, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Uma spawned Vandergrift off Alzur and Seret? That's nuts. Wow. That's crazy. Gwent cast the luck? Facts. Beautiful. Okay, Angel, thank you. Do you need cash? Okay, thank you, my darling.
Love you, bye.
See you in a bit. Okay, so now then... I guess... Because I've already used the other special. I don't really want to thin the golem if I can help it. I'd rather keep it as carryover. But... I don't want to Fisher King because it's a waste. Am I just playing a dead lock with Dora Grey here? Probably. Yo, Asek, how you doing over on YouTube? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, unless they're running, yeah, if they're running Arna Chad, then sure. I need to consider how many points can they possibly have. Only a single bit of hand buff if they're running the Witcher trio so far from Papa Vess. Geralt Quen into... Oh, we don't love the Axie. We don't love that. Does he still have bronze units? Possibly. If we look... maybe not, actually. Witcher Adepts and both Quartermasters... No, there's still a Quartermaster in, right? Because this one was created from Herrenkaduch. So there should be a bronze Quartermaster unless it's in hand. I don't know if they're running any of the normal Bear Witchers. They should be running at least one as well. But I now guess I probably... What do we think? It's either Dodoric now, which I don't love. I'd rather Dodoric in the next round. Fisher King is a little bit pointless. Do I Vilg away the Vandergrift here? Like, I'm ahead by points already. This is 11 minus whatever spawns, honestly. I think it's fine. Ooh, okay, so that was a 1-point play, but denies carryover. I'm still ahead by 10, so who cares, honestly. And if we have to, we'll Fisher King. Or I'd probably Dodoric, because there aren't that many turns in the next round. I should have been thinking about the Axie. Not that there was anything I could do, honestly. So, we were betrayed in the end. That is Uma's curse.
What are you gonna do? Huh?
Yeah, if he sticks, it's worth more anyway, I agree. So, if I play... The problem is he's worth more in the next round, right? But, well, Fisher King's a guarantee of... He's 9 points, right? The Fisher King is a guaranteed 9... This is a floor of 8. So this is ceiling. The floor and ceiling of this is, oh sorry, it's 8, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So playing this is worth 12 points because it's 6, spawns 2 immediately, and plus 2 on both of these cards. So this is effectively worth 12. This has a floor of 8 and a ceiling per turn of plus. So I think I just do it now. I'm just going to play the Dodoric now. because it also allows me to play the rest of the hand this round. Because then I can get rid of Ulbrick now. If I have to, I can then Fisher King this round and still gain that value. I think that's worth it. Because they're going to push me to my last card. I would rather be able to set this up now and do my thing. The really annoying thing here is if they play a card, this thins. If they don't play a card, it doesn't. And that is something they have to be considering. But I have to play a card regardless, right? Bet they're annoyed they verificationed early now. Come on, opponent, show me what you got. Are you going all in? Oh, that's massive for us. Because I now get the carryover too. Wow. What possibly could... Unless it wasn't enough... Well, with 8 leader it had to be, right? But... Yeah, unless, like... Well, no, they had 8 points in leader. I can't see any situation where that wasn't a mistake. Honestly. I'm deeply confused. So... Yeah. I'm happy, but I'm very confused. Redo the Matrix. Hello and welcome in, my friend. How the devil are you? Yeah. They verificationed earlier in the game. So, yeah, they verificationed in round 1 their own portal. Probably, well, not realising what I am, clearly. Oh, cheeky OG Gary. Beautiful. It's cute. Okay, so, but I mean, I don't have a lot of points on the flip side, right? I'm ahead effectively now by a point, right? I am ahead by a point with even cards. Everything else is what it is. This is worth 12. This is worth 14. Why are they trying to make it so I have no... Well, he knows I want a yen, yeah, but I can always yen because I guess he's already put, even if they were Arna Chad, they've already used Geralt Quen, right? So practically speaking, that's not a problem. I can just Zarthisius because he boosts himself. But if they've got Tor removal, that hurts me. Witcher Trio does suck, yeah. Witcher Trio is really a problem for us. But Witcher Trio's only 12, right? Arsec, more YouTube content. Oh, it's not. It's more because they've been buffed. Yikes. I released a video on this literally a couple of days ago, actually. Not many people appear to have seen it yet, much to my despair. But I will be making more YouTube content for Gwent as we go. And not just Gwent, the Cyberpunk TCG. Lots of new content coming out on my YouTube channel very, very soon. Really excited. Okay, so we just win. Yeah, very excited for that one. Like buzzing. The alpha kit's on its way to me to test, but I've got a full scripted video for like a how to play. Really, really looking forward to that. So we managed to get past that, which was nice. They had their dream hand, realistically. They managed to... So that's what that card was. They got OG Gary in hand, and they're thinking to themselves, well, it's going to pull that out, but I just kill it, so it's kind of worth the pass to keep it and do that trade. I still don't know if that was right. I think they should have forced out in the round before. Well, either way, but they got their perfect hand in the next round. They had access to Witcher Trio, the Destruction, and that was a mistake. I won that by 2 points. They used Trial of the Glasses to destroy a 5 with 1 armor when they could have given their Geralt plus 9. Right? So I would have lost that game if they buffed their own Gary. Yeah, exactly. exactly. But if they buff their own Geralt with Trial of the Grasses there, we lose that game by 3 points. Shimohimo. It's a Skellige kind of evening, chap. What can you do? Okay, what are we working with? We're going first, which is nice. I've got a handful of stuff that I don't want to be there, though. Don't want you in hand. Don't want you in hand. Rest of it looks kind of good. Okay, so let's start things off by... I need to put Alzur at the... Not Alzur. Yeah, Alzur goes to the top here, and we grab Golden Necker in hand. That's fine. So let's move my boy to the top. Take Golden Necker into hand, and we get rid of Summoning Circle. So now we're in a spot where we have one special in hand. Everything else is set up. Brilliant. Hey, Zimkappa, how you doing? Oh, fun, a boat. Please. And we're just going to do it turn 2, because why the devil not? Alzur. I am going to I'm going to get rid of the couriers here. And I am going to buff the Alzur against this. Oh, great. Ooh, a murder boat. How fitting. May as well use it. Okay. Happy days. Some useless carryover. Oh, you see, this is one of the things that makes me sad without the Aguara. You know, that bit, that does kind of suck. So now I just keep going. I Blightmaker to put, I guess it's Ulbrich on the top, right? So I can start doing that. Roll Purify. The problem is Roll Purify, Uma's already been played and I don't have another spell. I think I'd actually rather the Mage Assassin on the top, ironically, but can't really dictate that, so... without it thinning itself, which I don't need it to do. Let's just do Ulbrich. Don't think, saying that, Blaze of Glory is it always iced still? Haven't played against Blaze of Glory in a while. Is it like Jutta iced? It's Golden Necker. No other reason you'd run Matter. That's a problem. I need to thin less now, right? That has thinned me. I now need to play this Mage Assassin from hand. Right? Because now I have been thinned. Or I need to play a Mage Assassin from hand, to clarify. Yes, okay. So, all these agents are not a lockpick. I know, right? Disgraceful, honestly. Let's pop him back. But yeah, I now need to under-thin myself by some... Oh! Shoop! Okay, very nice. I guess I just keep doing this. I'm going to have 8 cards going into the next round. That's fine. It could be. That is a deck that seems to kick around, but it doesn't tend to use Blaze of Glory. Or at least I've not seen it typically use Blaze of Glory, but I guess we'll find out to... Oh, that's delightful. They've Uma'd. That makes me happy. Because it means we have to Uma back. You know? They created a Ceres. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That is offensively good. Okay. Well, this is going to thin now anyway. So I think I'm just going to play the Mage Assassin from hand while I'm in a good spot. Because I can't thin anymore. It will die anyway. But I guess I just do the damage. Mr. Opponent, that is some genuine talent. Honestly, that is... And I know that's a super slow play, but I'm really safe here. Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, that could not be... They Umared into a Ceres and had a Bear Witcher Quartermaster in hand to trigger the Queen's Guard. I mean, it is coming up Millhouse for Shimohimo. Okay, I'm ahead by 14 points right now, but passing against what clearly is a Lippy deck feels wrong, right? So am I supposed to stamp that advantage and play the Uma? Feel like probably, right? I think we just play the Uma, let this come out. Well, the Whispers is an 8 and kills the boat. So it's a 7, but it's a possibly 8, 9, 10. Now we're ahead by over 20 points, right? That's not bad. Hey. Yuta coming, for some reason, not killing the Golem for 2 more points. Oh, okay. Never mind, because they can do that. Ouch. Huh. So now I have to take a tactical decision here without Snowdrop, which is fine. Yeah. Okay, you're definitely going on top. I guess it's this. Nothing here. Actually, there is. Lock that. That was a heck of a turn. Ring of Favour is disgusting here. I mean, unfortunately for them, it does let me Vilgefortz though, so... And I absolutely have no choice but to Vilgefortz that now, I don't think. It's fine. We'll take that. Opponent's playing Troll Porter Lippy Shoop. It's a great deck. They banished everything else, so this is the cards that are coming back to them. At the moment, my top 3 cards, annoyingly, are these 3. I actually want these at the bottom. That makes me... Ooh. I'm in the same situation I was last time, right? I actually now Doderic. Yeah, I Doderic first here to be able to click this and put it to the bottom. Because then I can click this again, put one of these to the bottom to give my mulligans a better shout. Because I have to put the Mage Assassin to the top. Because I need to thin it. Because I didn't thin it from leader, and I manually played the other one. So this has to... Oh, delicious. All right. Facing this, in this situation, I think... I have to mulligan this. Got no other choice. That's wonderful. Well, now, I don't want to give them opportunity, but I think this is a playable hand. Because it's this first, this into the Mage Assassin after they've played something. Just so many points, and what I need to do, right? A What the devil? All right.
There's nothing worse than a tepid bath.
The snowdrop doesn't help me. Piercing blood. It's an interesting version. I've seen almost all of this. The Ceres they created from an Uma, to clarify, but I've seen everything else. Don't normally include a Phoenix, to be fair, but I can see why. This feels like a pass now. My game plan is set up. They have the ability probably to remove the Siri and reduce my carryover. They don't take it for whatever reason. Oh, because they needed... No, they... That's a weird play. Even if it would only have reduced my bloodthirst by 2. Whatever. Cool, I'm okay with that. Okay. So, this is nice, because everything's where I need it to be. I have all the cards I want. 2 locks that probably don't help me that much. But... if I mulligan a card in and out... I can't do that, right? Yeah. There's the Phoenix for them. I really wanted to get the Lippy out of them, honestly, but considering it's Lippy, no Roach or anything is weird. But whatever. Okay. It's just Snowdrop, isn't it? Yeah.
Never get my rhymes out of your head.
Is he gonna Camby? I doubt it. It's unlikely, but possible. I probably Zarthisius early. Oh, that's awful. The second matter's really bad for us. Like, really bad. Because this is now a 3. And we knew they had the first one. That's what I should have done. I made the mistake. I chose to thin, and I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have chose to thin. I should have kept the extra one knowing what it was. Well, it depends on what they've managed to draw, right? Honestly. So Zarthisius just plays. There's nothing worth locking. This is still 13 points, ultimately, right? So I'm ahead by 1, and I've got 24 more points. So they need 25, 26 points in these 3 cards. Problem is, the things like the Ceres that they made, and they have Shoop, probably, or could have Shoop. Actually, no, because they Lippied in round 3, so they need a way to access it, right? To the Guara into a Cadaverin, that's... a Guara into Cadaverin, chap. Name a more iconic combo, I'll wait. Because that's the game. They've just, now that they've managed to shuffle their hand, I mean, look at it. It's Casino Lippy. Name's Rience. I mean, the talent of this person is... it is different level, I gotta be honest. Like, I have never experienced quite so much talent. We're behind by 8, and we have a 13. This needs to be a 5 or less. I need, well, 6 or less for a draw. If it's a funeral boat, we're golden. It's alright, guys. Just Shoop. Don't worry about it. Just 14 points of Shoop. That was probably the most skillful I have ever seen. That is a level of talent that I can only aspire to. You know, GG. Every one of their RNG rolls there was pretty damn impressive, I've got to say. And hey, you know what? I can't hold it against them. I have done it before, and I would have been very, very happy if I was as talented as that person through the course of my average stream. So GG opponent. Love to see it. Love to see it. Hey, it's Khan. We know this person. Dun, 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 dun. But I think our game plan was great there. I think we did everything right, except I thinned the extra time because I thought it made sense. And then forgetting that they would obviously get Mata back, I should have gambled on the fact that they wouldn't get it. But there you go. This is a good-looking hand. The only exception, I'd like to see one of my specials here. Okay, I don't want to see that, but that's fine because we can fix it by playing Blightmaker first. Popping my boy Alzur on the top. It's Reckless Flurry, so it could well be... Yeah. What I want in hand then, we're going to take Uma into hand so that we do have a special. We're going to put Summoning Circle down. Excellent. You've had power for most of the day. It makes a change. Sadly, you don't see bounty decks. I've been playing bounty a lot this season, Vid. Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit of bounty, and I put a bounty video up on YouTube a couple of weeks back, I think. We might play a game or two. I think the problem is the kind of the way that a lot of archetypes have drifted towards a more mid-rangey feel. Bounty is quite a control-heavy one, and mid-range is more value points. A lot of the time, as a result, it suffers. Bounty's great against engine decks because it can remove those engines before they scale, but against mid-rangey or point-slammy, like a lot of those things, it unfortunately just doesn't have the points. Yeah, I know, third in a row. There you go. So, yeah, we haven't seen a Skellige card yet, but Alzur, I choose you. Boom. So, in this instance, we are going to have to get rid of one courier and one lock. Buff that. Pop this here. I had Snowdrop spawn from this the other day, by the way. Ooh! That could be worse. I mean, he's useless, but an engine, least popular faction in most metas, yes, absolutely. But I think most Syndicate decks are still better than most players think, but because they're difficult... Is this just the same deck again with a different leader? It is, isn't it? This is just Casino Lippy, but this time with Reckless Flurry. Ay, ay, ay. So I have to be mindful of Mata. That's true, yeah, if I play the Tree Ant... I mean, look at this. The skill levels of some of my opponents are just... They're on a level I can't contemplate. But I only speed it up for one turn, right? So this is going to take it to 3. I think it's worth it just so I get the extra 2 damage in a turn. I think it's fine. Part of them is thinking I want to draw it out now. Okay, Elf and Onion Soup, respect it. Yeah, I know they want to play. Lovely. I just wish I had the same level of skill as my opponent. Do you know, like, you know what I mean? Let's find out if we do. We do not. I guess the Skjordl... The Skjordl's not bad. The Skjordl still gets rid of this. And they can't possibly play now, surely. Weekly reminder, thank you, Kafka, yes. Could you do me a big favour and remind me next week? So clearly not going to have time to do that this weekend. Opponent did steal all of my streamer luck, but I mean, this is good value and it destroys a potential engine threat. If I pass here, I'm already ahead. by 26 points. If they play a card, I'm ahead by 39 points. They need 40 points here. I don't think they want to play. I know they want to play, but can they objectively get 40 points in 2 cards, even with a leader ability? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. Baldy, I can't tell you how much I want to play WoW right now as well. I just don't have the hours. But on the plus side, I have now completed the assignment that I was working on, so I should find the time to do that. And next Sunday, all being well, there's a WoW raid. So hopefully I can stream up until the raid, maybe, and do all the story stuff, learn a bit about my class and spec. Wasn't Oak better? What Oak? Oak. Losing on even on red coin? Happens more than you like. Yeah, the raid will be very quick, but I'll stream before the raid, if possible. Right, what am I looking at? It's not a bad hand. I don't want Zarthisius. I mean, this is a pushing hand right here. I didn't see Oak with Uma, but if I did, I missed it. This is a great hand. Okay. So, I don't want to drop this yet. We want to move... want to draw whenever we can. And I appreciate that, Cruden.
That was not in the spell.
Stunning. Amazing. Let's go. We don't have an H card in the graveyard. Yes, it wasn't Oak. It was Forest Protector. And I have no nature cards in the graveyard. So, yeah, it wasn't Great Oak. It was Forest Protector that you saw. If it was Oak, I'd have snapped its hand off. But Forest Protector was useless. I understand now. Well, here comes the shoot to steal. Shock. You miss WoW as evidenced by your cat. Fair. Take the 7. Beautiful. Good Gwenty card. Bestest. I mean, we're playing and pushing here, right? So...
I like you whether you like us or not.
1, 2. I have to be really... Here's the thing. I am going to thin them all. But we haven't seen matter yet. This could be a problem.
No sanctuary foul of flesh well charred.
I think it's alright. Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I'm excited to see, because I really enjoyed this expansion. It's one of the very few times ever that I've played every patch all the way through, getting all the way, doing everything, you know, and I loved it. Shadowlands, yeah, well, honestly, they've changed a lot of the game. They've retconned away a lot of that, but in terms of just mechanics, it's so much better than that was. Ah, suck it. No! I thought we'd survive, chat. I thought we were safe. Thought we were safe. Horror. The horror. Yeah. But and I know Shadowlands did that for a lot of people, but you don't the flurry version. To be fair, we have seen some differences, so yeah, you might be right. You might be right. I hope not. They do play Uma, so they might just find it. Look at this.
The unworthy shall be punished.
I mean, that's my lock all day on the plus side. Yeah, I mean, I've just assumed it at this point, because I've done the thinning. In the last game, we knew it was there, so I held 1, but they got it twice, obviously. What can you do? Okay, so the muzzle's not here. We like that. Big fan of muzzle not being around. Now I'm just playing for value, right?
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Unless they create a Vilgefortz, which, based on the talent of my last opponent, is not an impossibility. Yeah, and hello, Vegan, how you doing?
Come on, give it a sing along.
Do I... Am I supposed to fish now. No, I want this for the next round, right? I think I just let that exist and just don't care. I play all of this down to Ciri, and then we just... Yeah, I think that's fine. I get the Colossal Ifrit back. No worries. And it's the second time they've played it. That's horror. Maybe I just play the Ciri and get out of here then, no? We'll see. Depends on how many points, because this is now... The fact that they can use this... If I play one more card, they're going to play 2 more turns, be able to hit and possibly do damage, which I don't love. We'll see. I don't know why I'm so thirsty. Okay. I'm ahead by 7, they need 8. If I play this, it's another 8, so that's 16, but... so they could play a Rune Mage, that's something they could have. They could still have the Aguara. They could have the Doderic to get out in a single card. Okay. Yeah, we play it. Because the problem, I mean, this gives... I'm not worried that they can't get out. I don't think there's a single card that gets them ahead unless they get the craziest... Ooh. That's bad. That's really bad. Whatever this is it worth trading? Because Doderic, I've got an agent on the board, so Doderic's playing for 10 right now, right? 10, and I get whatever this is. And this was also RNG created, by the way. I think it's worth it. Honestly, I think it is. If it's nothing, we win. And if it is something, yeah. I know it's more value in the next round, but being able to do this, I think is what... And it's only 8, I forgot it shuffles it to the bottom. Because the Ifrit hurts us, right? But whatever that card is... First a Nero. That couldn't be much worse other than now I know. Because it shuffles it to the bottom. This puts it to the bottom, not the... Why didn't they take Resilience? That's crazy. Why would you not take Shoot Resilience there? Did they run out of time? I mean, I think we win, right? I mean, if you look... So I've got... That's their dough. That can't live. Of all the things they have, giving them a chance to... This is a Nero, and this is a guarantee, so this gives them more chances. So I think, of all the things, that's what I burn, from what we've seen, right? They've already played double Shoop, they've already played double Ifrit. Uma's come out twice. So Aguara is possible. Rune Mage is probable. I think I'm just taking that out. Another thing that they now can't cycle with. The risk is if they make me draw now, we're screwed, right? They've got a way to do it, we're in trouble. But... Aguara into Vilgefortz, or into Matahuri will... Into Aguara, Uma, Mata. I'll die. The Gwent stream ends right there, chat. That's fine. Okay, we're good. Vilg only takes bronzes out of deck now anyway. Yes, it does. On the opponent side, it still pulls your own golds. But yes, that's correct. Easy life. Still streamer. Yes, fair. Well, we take the GG. Well done, Khan. So we're back on peak again. No, I wasn't worried about the opponent getting one. No, they've got a Neromancy in their hand. So with the Nero, I was trying to work out what they'd still have. But yeah. Okay, so we're on peak going into our 25th game. Not an exciting peak, don't get me wrong. And 5th game of the stream, we finally face something that isn't Skellige, but it is whatever inspired zeal happens to feel like being today, which is usually exhausting. That's what it usually is. Ooh. Okay, the biggest downside I have right now, I don't actually have a way of shuffling this Alzur into my hand. Which is weird. Huh. Oh, good, of course. Well, even my opponent doesn't know what they are yet because they haven't played Temple of Melitele, chat. You know? They have Roach, Henselt, and Gerhardt. Oh, goody. That doesn't make me nauseous at all. So, things I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to... I can see what's on top, I guess, with the courier for now, right? This all shuffles. So, yeah, we just do this. Oh, well, that's convenient. Hey, Zara, how you doing? So that goes where it's going anyway. What's really nice, then, if I Blightmaker now, and I Blightmaker a Vicavaro Novice to the top, it's still a mage, so they don't know what I'm doing. When I leader, therefore, I can get what I need, put this on top, then Ulbrick. No, then it has to be Alzur, doesn't it? Because I need him top, then Ulbrick. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty threatening card either way. I don't really love this being there. I'm on red coin. I don't care that much. So let's just then I'll break. I mean, pretty much. Problem is, when I have to thin, I'm currently getting rid of a Lock and a Vicavaro Novice. Horrid. But couriers are working effectively like novices, I guess, so whatever. And hello, Zaxay, how you doing? Welcome in, my friend. Happy Friday evening over here on twitch.tv/Lionheart. Salutations. Give a card zeal. I don't love giving a card zeal, chat. That's one of the things that I don't like happening. I think I now need to care about what they're doing. So do this. It has to be something that can shuffle Alzur to the top. So it has to be this Vicavaro Novice going on top instead. Because when I tactical decision, I have to be able to do this, then that. Yeah, okay. Because I get a feeling against Temple, I'm going to need to win the round. I don't want to be in a situation where they're in control of our pace here. Just messaging Arya to make sure she's okay. Don't I shuffle? No, the leader puts back onto the top in the order you click. Snowdrop shuffles. Yeah. I need the Vicavaro to put the Alzur into onto the top of the deck. I'm not just playing the Alzur. 1, 2, 3. So, the order is you are number 1, you are number 2, you are number 3. Then bang. Oh no! The golem's in my hand. Oh, that's awful. Oh god, I hate it. We drew the golem. What I should have done there is pay attention, because I didn't need to put the Albric back. The Albric should have been in my hand. That's a massive mess up. Yeah, and I knew it was there as well. I just wasn't paying attention. Never mind. It's not the end of the world, but because now it's just going to summon Doderic instead. Whatever. It's fine. But obviously, Imperial Golem being pulled is much nicer for us. I mean, I just lock that, right? I guess. Why did we need the Novice? In the end, we didn't. I should have just left Albric where it is, but now at least it gives me value, I guess. I was forgetting the ordering and the way that worked. What's left in here? I've still got multiple locks. I feel comfortable using one of these. Annoyingly... Wait. What I should have used Dead Man's Tongue there, but never mind. I've just realised, yeah, we got Vivian Oriole for our troubles there. Fantastic. A dagger isn't awful. It's just bad in this list, which kind of sucks. But let's see what we get from the third one if my opponent continues to play here. I think they will. On here? Oh no. Okay, opponent not quite ahead, which is good for me. This is less good for me, but... Spawn Wererat, amazing. Love that. Okay, he's not my friend. 2, 5, 6. Annoyingly, I can stay ahead, but it thins no matter what I do. So I guess that's just what we're doing then, right? We just play the Mage Assassin out because I've got no other way of thinning it other than this now. Look at that. Look at the synergy, chat. I don't know if you all saw that dagger synergy right there. Let's go. Okay, not loving that. Yeah. I'm still ahead here by 3 points and a card. I think I'm just supposed to keep now building Albric. I'd rather win on even than lose 2 cards down, right?
How did that incantation go?
Well, why have they got 16 cards in deck? That because Temple just spawns Tath, doesn't it? Okay. Demavend this likes. Demavend into Roche. Jeez. Okay. Oh, that's savage. Oh, that's awful. I actually feel bad for him. That's the worst. That Roche literally played for 0 points. That is awful. Hello, Bassaside. Hello, Skelliger. Welcome in. I think... Hello. Hi. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to keep pushing here. I think it's worth it. Yeah. Let's see what they've still got, shall we? Good lord. After all that, we win on even. Oh my days. Wow. And they've only got 1 leader charge left. Well, I assume they're running Radovid, right? We shall see. Yeah. True, he chose Roche from Temple. Yeah, that's also fair, yeah. Reasonable. Okay, so... Wow. Okay, I need everything else, so I don't want that. I don't face Temple a lot. This doesn't look like a pushing hand. Am I... Based on the fact that I have Vilgefortz and double Last Say here, I'm assuming the pass is better, especially with this hand, right? It's annoying that we missed Ciri. I would have played the Ciri, but this could be anything. But obviously the later I play, this thins a lot. Consistency-wise, it doesn't tend to have a lot left. In terms of the things it put in there, lower value and Gerhardt. I'll pass. Because this could be as little as 6 if Gerhardt happens to be top, right? Missing Ciri sucks there. Hey ho, what you gonna do? At least we see everything. Perfect. Snowdrop was bottom, okay. So Albric is now going into the deck, either way. Because the Snowdrop will still shuffle it once. Very nice. Yeah, it was 18 provisions, bud. Yeah, it was a lot higher. Fine with that. I don't think it's my lock, though. From the things we've seen... Yeah, that's true. It's lost 2 thinning as well. It hasn't thinned as well as it needs. It's that my lock. Because I don't want to play the Snowdrop, and although Snowdrop will be at a 6, but I don't want to play the Snowdrop. Maybe I do. I think I just play the Snowdrop. Shuffle 1. Goes to 4. Put it back. Goes to the top. Yeah. Oh yeah, true actually, yeah, because Roche was the thing that thinned them anyway. And it is Siege, alright. Wasn't so sure. So Ciri is just a shielded unit, which makes sense. The annoying thing is, if they've got a Boiling Oil, playing it here hurts, but if I play it here, it loses the shield anyway. I suppose on the plus side, it means they Boiling Oil a 4, not a 5. They've got enough ping damage that the shield's just worth a point. It's not that bad. They have the Henselt, so that's definitely the lock. Ooh, is it?
It's not about why, it's about why not.
Ouch. Okay. That is a heck of a play. Right, which way around? I think a lock Raffard's Vengeance. No, because they could have a Purify, right? Thank you, Skelliger. I appreciate it.
Quite a menial task.
Let's try it this way around. Don't have the thinning. Amazing. Yeah, true. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was in their hand or not, but yeah, it's a good shout, Cibulka. A bit of trouble though. I mean, there are a lot of points ahead of us right now, albeit we are multiple cards still. Ooh, is that actually going to end up? Have they played second AA yet? Yes, okay. So I think now then is the time. The question is, do I just burn? If I burn this now, it's worth 10. We have to self-fill, do you think? I'm self-filging a 3, so it makes it worth 15 points, right? Because Yen targets something else. So I burn this plus this. So it's worth 2 points plus the 13, right? It's 15 points. If I burn this, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's just about better. I suppose actually the Siri, I can burn the Siri. There you go. No units in. Beautiful. Shouldn't have played it on the back row, though. That was silly. Never mind. What can you do? Hello, Angel.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Hello. Yeah, so now I know that the Vilg is guaranteed to bring no unit at all, right? That's pretty good. Okay, because they've floated that, I now... Okay, let's work the points, right? I'm behind by 35 points here. At the moment, I have got 16, 18... Not great, is it? Oh, so this is 38 points. Okay. So I'm ahead, even here, I'm ahead by 3. The question is the 12 points from this Vilgefords enough? Because I think that has to be my burn. I have to kill this Gerhardt, because if I play either of these now, he uses the lock and reset. This is the most potential points, right?
An interesting choice.
Problem is, there's just so many clicks and ticks and engines that I think we just lose. That sucks. Oh. So close. It's annoying. So I lost 3 points I shouldn't have done here. So I should have... Yeah, the fact that that's still going is horrid.
We shall see what the future holds.
Okay, so we lose by 8. This, in the end, I still think burning that earlier was worth it. I think if we'd killed that, it was worth 10 itself, but another 3 points. So that was worth 13. It is what it is. And again, actually thinking about it, I went for... we could have locked Henselt instead, yes, because we locked Raffard's Vengeance, but they had no units left. So Raffart's was dead anyway. That's what I should have paid attention to. the odds are the Vengeance was dead because of the way they'd already played. So it wasn't the threat. We should have locked Hensel. If we'd locked Hensel, it was the difference of 6 points, probably. We lost by 7, so I should have won that game. That was winnable, that's annoying. But it is keg game o'clock, my friends. Is the perfect time for me to go and say hello to our guest, make myself a tea, and give you a chance to win a free subscription in the channel in the most epic of fashions. What do you say? If you aren't sure what could possibly be behind here, it is a purple card, which means it's epic. Anyone who is following the channel is entitled to take a guess. Please feel free to do so if you would like to. Really appreciate it. Why not? Yeah, follow along now. Make a guess. Hopefully, you'll win, and I will have to gift you a sub. Bronze in hand. Raffard's was not dead. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, because they would have. Yeah. True. Because they've got the bronze unit in hand, right? And Raffard's, yeah, it's play the bronze unit from hand and cycle. Yeah, that's right. But again, we didn't know. So yeah, I suppose overall, it's annoying. It was close. I feel like I still think the self-Vilg was worse, just on the basis that I burned to 7. So Vilgefortz for me was worth 12, plus not giving them the guarantee of that getting through at 5 or 6. That was way more points than the difference of self-Vilging. So instead of a 12, I would have had 3 more points self-Vilging, but actually I'd have had probably 10 less. So yeah, if I'd played Ciri, if I'd found Ciri the round before and dropped it, yes, that would have been fine. What you gonna do? Yeah, in round 2, yeah, absolutely. If I find Ciri in round 2, push that, keep it, we're in a great space, but what you gonna do? Right, I will be right back. Enjoy this best of Lionheart, and I will see you shortly. And I have no orb set up, good sir. Get wrecked! Let's go! All that work to get rid of that Sahil? Are we for real? Oh, this looks...
Wait a sec.
Okay. The crop circle was a trap. That was a trap. And now we're going to go and we're going to teach them who's in charge. Come here, doggos. I'm behind by 7 right now, chat.
Novigrad's a real beauty, excluding the Volker.
That's how you get to pro rank, chat. Put it on the wall. Cappuccino yet? Right. It makes sense. I discovered church. Excellent. I am the first person to discover church. I shall name this building church, and from now on, it'll definitely help with peace. Yep. This right here, definitely not going to cause any wars at all. Nope. Yeah, I just wanted it across 2 units in case they don't have access to a heat wave here because they are Nero'd for Curse of Corruption. There's no way, right, that they're also holding heat wave in hand when they made that decision. The weirder the deck, the harder to play around. Honestly, Falafel, facts. I'm talking about Twitch. I am also live on Twitch, yes.
Don't do this. Stop. Just wait.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
No escape. Not this time.
Oi!
This is personal.
Whoa, that was a lot. Whoa, let's not get hit by that.
That was for me.
Whoo! Get in the bin, you big. Gesrus! I got Gesrus! That might be the best Alzur of all time. I'm back. Hello, everybody. We've got some guesses coming in. Appreciate you sticking around if you chose to do so. I will stop those guesses pretty quick because I would like to play a few more games of Gwent before we switch to Pokemon. I think I might sit down now, as I've been stood for the first 2 hours of the stream. I think I deserve it. So, down you go, chat. Okay, so if we, and don't worry, I am wearing clothes. Ta-da! That'd be a heck of a reveal, wouldn't it? Okay, stop your guesses. I will take the Katakan as the final one, and I can see the Monsters Runestone, Germain Piquant, and Mahakam Horn. Do we have any winners? Oh, Destructive, no worries, bud. Well, I'll be doing one more before we switch to Pokemon, so don't worry. Our last Pokemon outing was fantastic. It was the most epic gym leader battle ever. I really enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to going up through, meeting Bill today, maybe trying to get the Mew thing to work as well. Happy days. Looks like I am victorious in the keg game. Love to see it. Okay, so what are we thinking then, chat? The version we're playing now is a little bit more RNG because it runs Uma and has a little bit less versatility, or at least consistent versatility, because we don't have a Guara to unlock some of our key pieces, right? And I liked having that. I also liked that one of the spells was Becca's Rock Slide, because it kind of nopes specific things. Like, I think if the game we just had, I won that game 10 times out of 10 if I wasn't playing the Uma version. Tristeris, I think you might have been benched, or you were about to be benched after the gym. But you made it all the way to the second gym, which is impressive. But for now, you are currently, unfortunately, living in a box. Sorry about that. But it's an honourable place, you know. You still were part of the journey. Yeah, I think I do too, but we're gonna play. It's Uma, right? And we're here for vibes. I don't care where we finish. So yeah, when do we kick chickens? When they release it, and I am very excited. Much more excited than I thought I would be after that showcase. Exactly, Skelliger. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare if it's a mirror. The mirror is interesting because you have to try to mess them up and use your cards very differently. So, okay. That can go... This is actually not bad. I've got access to my locks, Golden Necker in hand, the ability to put Alzur on top. So I'm going to mulligan Yen here in the hope that I get one of the spells. Dodoric's not what I want to see early, but it's fine. Not terrible. I get the feeling I'm facing a mirror. It just depends on which variant there. I am absolutely facing a mirror. Alrighty then. Let's see their talent, chat. What are they working with? Find out this time. The mirror's a really interesting one. I definitely hold Vilgefortz until they thin too far, and then I make them thin one extra, provided I know there's still a bronze around, and then the game's just done. I have to be very careful instead that I don't give them that opportunity. Oh no! I pressed the... Oh, actually, that's not bad. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. They probably play... honestly, most people play the Uma version. But we're about to find out. Mission failed successfully. Okay, so that's not going to give me the information I'm looking for. But that's okay. Okay. Did we see 2 cards or 1 go? That's a great Golden Necker. Oh, they're looking to play it now. They want the value. Okay, so terrible Golden Necker for them, but definitely that. I think we still do the same thing, but I am going to lock first. I don't want them to get the double value, so I will lock first. It'll tell me if they're running a Guara or not, so I know what I'm playing with. Oh, good tea right there, chat. Okay. So now we know, yeah, that's fine. That is becoming a tasty proposition, but we just Golden Necker ourselves now. We want to be quite aggressive here, I think. Not a problem. That Sandor could be a nightmare because it messes with the play for both of us. Right? I think it's this. So,
None of you want to touch it.
what am I putting in? I guess I put in the courier. Yeah, that's really horrid. But that... Oh, Saris Fearless could have been amazing. So, Terry, we cut Aguara and Rockslide and replaced it with Uma and Dora Grey. So, I have now lost... So, here's the thing, right? I can put a card in there for them, which is great. Set it the difference between the number of cards in the player's deck. Perfect. So I've now put a 1 cost in there. I have over-thinned already because I just put a card into their deck. So I now need to play this from hand. I need to thin less, not more, right? They need to thin 2 times more than they possibly can. I need to thin 1 time less than I possibly can. So I do want this then to be played this round. Perfect to ethereal. That's a good shout, actually.
Snap and duck.
Yeah. And the thing is, if they pass here, I've got literally, which is beautiful, because all I need to do now is play a card here, which can, actually, I think I just play the Fisher King now, get myself the carryover on the Ulbrick, because then I guarantee the Summoning Circle pops off anyway, and I can just pass. So I think that's what... Ooh. In which case, maybe it should just be the Courier then. No? No, it's not. And I think the Ciri Nova ends up actually being my DMT. We'll see. Yeah, I know. I need it to thin this round. That's the point, right? I want to do this in one card. That's what I'm trying to do. Because otherwise I don't get out. And they've passed. But now, no problem. Theirs has also been and gone. So we're in a similar spot. But I can still thin to the correct number, and without some serious luck, they can't. We don't know which version they are still, because we don't know what their second special was. We will find out together. So I can thin you normally, which is good. You in hand is awkward, actually. I mean, that was a key determiner for me, Yazara. I'm not going to lie to you. That was one of the big things. Do need a lock. Courier can go. Blightmaker can go. Oh, okay. So not seeing any of these two particularly is a little bit annoying. I guess I Blightmaker now. Not a mage. Winning around often helps. I've always found that, weirdly, yeah. I've always found winning around actually pretty good, yeah. I really don't love this. Big if true fact. This in hand really is annoying. Let's...
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
I'm going to Blightmaker the Blightmaker. I should have mulliganed. Yes, I should have mulliganed Ulbricht. Yes, especially if I'm going to push. But never mind. Because I've thinned extra, I have to be really careful that the Vilgefortz doesn't mess me up. So I need to get rid of my 2 bronzes now. That's what I'm going to do here. Because then, if they do Vilg, they can't thin me. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. It's fine. Just not having the snowdrop sucks. It's fine. DMT before leader? No, it's alright. It's fine. Because it's going to be 1, 2, 3. I should have DMT'd to thin things through, but what you gonna do? So we're gonna play the Doderic, and we're just gonna start shuffling. Honestly, chat, the things that I don't want to see are gonna leave here, because now, how much can I? Okay, so they are the rock slide version. How much can I still thin? This is 2, so I need to get rid of the 2 bronzes. So I'm going to have to Dead Man's Tongue those 2 bronzes away, because it puts me exactly where I want to be. But I can't do that yet. And no, I can. They've got no other way of thinning me. It's fine. They're not my favourite cards to have to get rid of, honestly, but it is what it is. Hand's looking a little bit awkward. How far can I push here now? I think I probably have to pass. right? Because it's not easy for them to get 11 without using leader. So I think this is where I pass. I'm in the correct spot. They're hyper thin. While their Ulbrick is currently better than mine, my next round is better than theirs. I've got multiple locks. So this will target it once. Actually, this will do it once. Yeah, the rest of it sucks. So I'm only going to have an 11-point Ulbrick, but I can guarantee getting mine. Hey, Automaster, what's going on, chap? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. And how are things over in the YouTube stream, by the way? That's not going to work for you. But now, yeah, that's fine. It does feel good, honestly. I think it's one of those things where, yeah, it's better when people don't realize what you're playing, like a lot of these things, right? That tends to be the case, but that is what it is. That's not really a shock. I think it's once the list is common enough, and I'm in a mirror right now, it loses some of its oomph because it's really vulnerable to anything being put in the deck, anything being taken out of the deck. Certain key pieces, you know, you take them away and it just falls apart, but that's my courier, possibly. Yeah, but it's fun. I don't typically play Nilfgaard that often, but give me an Alzur deck and I'm sold. You know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do? Okay, so that is my courier.
As you command.
It's fine. This will get instantly locked. I think that's a pretty safe bet. So let's do this. That doesn't shuffle in and out of the hand. Suppose it gets locked whenever they play it is the problem, right? Yeah, I know. It's true. It's true. Well, Zarthisius does shuffle it back. So Zarthisius, technically, the wording is shuffle, right? So I think he boosts it. Yen doesn't, but I think Zarthisius does. Not sure, though, because it doesn't enter my hand. That's pretty rough for us. And they are absolutely going to have... we lock that. They should be the thingy version, so they should be able to unlock this. Oh, it's Doderic. Okay. This is not great for us, but fortunately I can lock both. Gets boosted on draw. Yeah, okay. We'll play her next anyway, then. You see, that's where the difference is going to come. That Sandor was savage. Okay.
Why aren't you listening? Listen to me sing, damn it.
Nice, Yen. Keck. Yep. I created the Sandor. The Sandor came from my good friend Umamamama. Dude, they're running... I beg your pardon, how dare you? They run 3 spells, so they don't have... They've replaced it. Interesting. It was a fantastic Uma, although honestly, now we're at a level point. They've only got Zarthisius as good value, so that will still be a 7, right? This should put, obviously, what they want. Oh, no! Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to Yen, and I Yen the 4, because they've also already played their Vilg, right? There's no guarantee I don't want to self here. I probably do. Zarthisius, find the one, Chief. Come on. There it is. So now they've played Vilg. They shouldn't have any other removal. What's the card I'm missing? What haven't they played? There's no guarantee it pulls the top one because they shuffled something else to the top, so I doubt it. We've played that. 1, 2. It's a lock. It's just a 5. It's just a lock, right?
We shall see what the future holds.
And then this is 4 plus 11, so this is 15. I don't see any way we lose. Oh, it's the Siri. Another bronze in deck. They could have, but well, no. We know what they've got. A 5. They've got a lock in there. They've got a single one. Either way, this is just better.
Quite the menial task.
Nice. I do like the mirror. The mirror comes down to understanding like the balance of it, like playing around your own deck better. I really like that. I've always had a lot of fun with it. Let's do another game, keg game, another game, Pokemon. Because I don't want to stream too late. Obviously, we have a guest who has arrived, and I also need to make dinner. But a couple more games, and then a cheeky bit of Pokemon. We can do the trainer, the trainer bridge. Hopefully get Mew into the party. We can go find Bill. So we could do that today. Okay, we have lots of things we don't want and a couple of things we do. So we don't want you, and we don't want you. And actually, apart from the fact that I don't see Alzur, and I can rectify that, that's a gorgeous hand. Elves. Who got rid of your selfie? Does someone change it to Uma, thankfully? Because and we're playing an Uma deck. It's only fitting, A game. There's a couple. I really like elves as an archetype. I think it's one of the things that does variety mid-range quite well. Okay, let's put our boy on top. Beautiful. Okay, liking this. Like for those of you that have just got here or weren't here at the beginning when I was talking about it, I am so excited about the Cyberpunk TCG. I cannot begin to describe it to you. My scripting for the video is very well underway. I'm hoping I can find the time to put that video together this weekend. I don't know if any of you caught the red stream with CDPR, Bourgia playing it. Ah, guys, I'm so hyped for it. It's a physical card game, but it's a competitive physical card game. It is going to be so good. If you're not following my YouTube, Lionheart Cards, you should. I've already got a video up there. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. I genuinely cannot describe to you how excited I am for this. Against elves, how much is there to lock? Not as much, right? So I think I'm going to go 1-1 here. Disgusting. Okay, my Etriel switch sides. So physical card games, obviously I love Gwent as a digital card game. There's a lot of benefits to it, but there is nothing like playing cards in person with another person. I can't describe how much I love it. But I will be making YouTube content, and I know, as with all physical card games, very quickly they are adapted to be playable further away from each other. So yeah. You don't want to touch Magic, no. I wouldn't recommend it. Okay, double backup plan is such a good card. But yeah, and the amount of people, hey Slayer, like literally everybody. So obviously from CDPR, you've got Ryan, you've got Bourgia, you've got Repek, all in there, and you've got Pavel Sasko, who is the Cyberpunk director, in there as well. But in terms of Gwent people, just everyone. Like literally anyone you can think of, they were there. It was amazing. And just seeing so many old friends just always going to make me happy, It was really cool. Really, really cool. Okay. Well, that was a really good turn for them, but also a very expensive one. Yes, Agent, that's what we're talking about. I'm really excited. I am lucky enough to be one of the people getting a alpha kit I'm working with him as a content creator now. So yeah, very happy. I think we just Uma, right? Just vibes. Go on, Uma. Speak of the devil, it's Borja! Hello, Borja. How wonderful is that? You only control non-neutral units. Beautiful. I do indeed. For the Witcher board game, as in Witcher Old World, I already have... Oh, how dare you have something to hurt my Borgia. You sicken me. I already have all of the Witcher Old World and the expansions and the Ronin expansion board game. Yeah. Can't believe they just moved Borgia. Just... Now, I've just realised that was only luck. You wish they'd make Gwent 2 for Witcher 4? They won't, but I agree. Here's the thing, right? The only way that that kind of thing happens is people engaging with Gwent. The amount of skill there was just sheer luck, because I keep forgetting that this doesn't let me choose a card, but I'm just talented. You know what I mean? Don't love that. Don't love that. No. Yeah, no. No, I did have it on top, but you didn't realise. I didn't know. But of course I knew. I'm just better. I think I'm willing to try and get ahead on even here, right? And this does it. Yeah, we're ahead on even now if they pass. I really like the way that the summoning circle feels. That ability to kind of push the tempo of, do I want to use it as carryover? Do I want it hard? Try and make, like, I really like that. No, I think the problem, like, if you want Gwent to work, which obviously we do, you would need to give it the effort time that it deserves, frankly. And I think the problem is that's not something that they have the focus to do, because they don't want a live service game in-house. I think that's what it comes down to. Right now I'm on 48. This is going to take me to 56, which is not enough because they're on 58. So... But I think it's fine here. We'll just fish a king for value. And Albrich. Imagine. Oh, it's so annoying. Sibylka, me too. Me too. I hope I'm wrong, but I think realistically they will have to change some things because there's so much Gwent art and depth in that they could add to Gwent. They don't just want to copy paste because it just isn't great for them to do that, honestly. Oh, suck. All right. Am I Snowdrop leadering? I still have the Blightmakers to be able to thin this one if we miss it, right? It's a lot of points, possibly gets me out with the win. I don't love using the Snowdrop, but I think I'm going to. I think being aggressive here against elves is fine. Okay, so top, second. I'm happy not to click her. You have a better target against elves? No, probably not. But I don't think they want to go anywhere. I think they want to win this round. Yeah, they're doing stuff like that. So this is going to be my target now. I'm inclined... Here's the thing. I'd probably end up self-vilging, but now that Yavin's gone, we can do that. Still be ahead on even, and I'm happy to play every card in my hand, right? Like, this is still going to be worth 7 plus carryover. This could be worth 16 minus a lot of low value units, you know. So this is probably a 10, 12. See, that's actually really the wrong choice, because if I can purify this, that's a terrible decision now, right? Again, I don't have to give the Vilg here. I can just play... And... Yo, Geordie! My new favourite Prime Gaming subscriber. I don't know why it hasn't shown up there, because it's shown up there. It is. First ever time Prime subbing to the channel. Means the world. You only get one of them. I'm always truly grateful that I am the choice. Novice brings me to where I want to be anyway, right? It's fine. So thank you so much for that. Welcome home. For the very first time, we have a round of applause for our brand new subscriber. It always helps, so thank you very much for that. Really, really do appreciate it. Genuinely means the world. Oh, damn, the Isengrim is toidy. I need more than 20 points here. This at most can be 19, frustratingly. So, I actually can't play it, right? I need 21 points, even if this thins nothing because of mechanics, because the row was full. It's not enough, and I have got no passive points, so I have to pass. That is a shame, but I do take carryover into this next round. Annoying that they've got full leader. I don't love that, but they haven't done anything to make that better, from what I can see. Nothing comes out of the rows full because of Gwent's turn order mechanics. It makes a mess of it, basically. A lot of the... I'm pretty sure that's the case. Don't need the lock. I have to mulligan Ulbrich here. Nice. So, they could pass, which is fine. I can still thin to where I want to be, which is really nice. Oh, and they play. Let's go. Ooh, Angus Pre-Cree. Hello. So, we thin as intended now. Zoomies, beautiful. Their elves are now worth... That's a 12-point leader sitting there right now, chat. Don't love it. Unless you've gone to the bottom, which odds are you haven't. Did your best. They're just trying to get as much value as they can, but they're not getting that card back unless they give me full leader. If they do that, we are very happy. Yeah, because full leader means this could just be a bronze, right? But I don't think it's the best spot for them. If it's one of the traps, it doesn't spring fast enough. Yeah, nice. Taking the leader makes more sense than trying to force whatever card I possibly had in hand here. But elves in a short round can be scary. Yeah, the Angus carryover is just great for them, right? The Doderic is amazing, so if it survives, obviously. I guess it just has to be my first card, because I don't have any... Yeah, the second card was weird, but maybe they were... Yeah, okay. Maybe they were just trying to test what I can do. Who knows? GG. Okay, wait, chat, am I seeing yellow numbers? Goodness gracious. Imagine a world. Now, my actual score is terrible right now, but why don't we see whereabouts we sit in Pro Rank 630. Not great. Yo, look at Lerio up at number 1. Let's go. Miamon as well, doing very well. Shin been around. Oh. So Spurs in 20th, that's an actual possibility. Yeah, I can see that being a real thing. Energix up in 26, let's go. Shin as well, top is 31, very nice. There's lots of Doran, multiple Dorans kicking about there. And Sanvanter as well. Very nice to see one of the old successful pros still kicking about too. Very good. Yo, it's Tankov. Hey! Oh, who's Pepe Smile? That's someone who changed their name to this and I can never remember who it is. Officially a climbing stream, imagine. Imagine, chat. And Eneron as well. Always good. Seeing lots of people we know. still around the place, which is nice. Always makes me happy to see that. We know Malovsky as well. I face this person quite regularly. Happy days. I promised a keg game after that one, because then I can run to the bathroom. It'll be a shorter break this time. Then we will go back in for another game of Gwent before we play Pokemon. This is a rare selection, so it's blue cards only. You can type !blue to see the list if you are unsure. Yes, if you're not following along already, you can follow now to play along. Do not fear. I'll be right back. Enjoy this best of Lionheart, and I will see you in a moment. Lord. Where's she going? Draft mode might need some work. She's being pulled into the portal. Get back down here. Oh my god. Like, what is happening? Get down here. No, stop. Oh god, another one of them has joined. Oh. At this point, I don't know what this card is. It doesn't know what this card is. Oh, Christ. I don't think I'd be a very good cannibal, even though I'm quite a meat eater, but I'd be a very bad cannibal.
What did he say?
Yes. This time on Dragon Ball Z, death! Nice. Nice. Hello everybody, I'm back. Get those guesses in as quick as you can. I'll give you another 30 seconds because I'm a generous devil while we stare at this wonderful Crozier-esque recruit. Potatoes. Yeah. His is not to reason why. His is but to peel one damn spud after another. Fact. Love to see it. And I still have just a little bit of tea kicking around as well, which makes me happy. So glad that that assignment is now in as well. Oh, very, very good. Hey Sanchez, how you doing? And Bass aside, how's your week been, my friend? I hope you're okay. I hope all is well for you and that this isn't one of the crazy Fridays, that it's one of the easier ones. But yeah, I've been a bonkers week. Dude, I feel it. I really do. Hopefully the weekend at least is busy, but with a family tinge rather than a work one. There we go. But yeah, I feel that, mate. I feel that. Chat, stop your guesses. Weekend's going to be exciting. Oh, cool. I'm glad to hear it. Let's have a look. Terry, you just missed the cutoff, but it's not here anyway. Oh, really? Damn. Well, that'll be... Oh, I bet the kids will love that. I hope so anyway. I loved snow. Like, as an adult where I've got to go somewhere, it sucks, right? As an adult that doesn't have to go anywhere, it's amazing. And as a kid, oh, snow day's the dream, man. Oh, yeah, I hope it's good. I hope you have I hope it comes down as it's supposed to, that everyone's safe, and that it's a great time. I really do. We've got Cursed Damsel, the Eternal Fire Disciple, and a Viper, Witcher, Mentor, from the Wall of Rigged. I think it's fair to say we continue on. Woman Soup Save! And we'll play another. We are on peak with this, unbelievably. You've still got an ad. Well, you can't hear me, so hopefully the ad passes quickly for Destructive, but Destructive didn't win. So there you go. Oh, fun. Nilfgaard. Okay, he says playing Nilfgaard. Yeah, stuck for 5 days. As long as you're prepared, it can be good. But yeah. Okay, so we're looking at Enslaved 6. Not the best option. But we are going first. Not the best hand, but we are pretty well set up here. So What we want to do now is turn 1. We're going to set up our Alzur. Do I have any way of doing that, actually? I do not have any way to set Alzur as the top card. Not yours, Destructive, unfortunately. My apologies. Damn. Okay, so we're going to courier. Hey, man, welcome on in. So the Cursed Scroll actually doesn't help me a ton. Other than to guarantee what I'm looking for, which is nice, but... Damn. Good to see you, ma'am. Welcome on in. You can be as late as you like, my friend. It's always good when you manage to drop in whatever's going on, so thank you. Okay, so we're still going to bring Golden Necker into hand, because obviously it's the card that's going to be the hardest for us to find. Yen is the one that I'm happy to send to the bottom. I don't need her. Question now, I can lead a Thin Assassin and draw the Fisher King? I can, yes, but not yet. And that's if we decide to go that way. That's the problem. So, the awkward thing is this hand is not very playable. Like, I'm basically playing Ciri now. I'm hoping next turn I can play a lock. Is the Cyberpunk TCG? So, Weirdco are creating it, but it's fully licensed with CD Projekt. So they did a red stream yesterday with all the CDPR team. Bourgeois was playing it, so all of it's officially licensed, proper art. They have been involved in the development of, like... Well, that's suspicious, isn't it? Like, clearly that's sus. We don't love that. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that game. I need to basically dump a card and leader here. Is it the courier? Because I already know what everything is. So I guess I get the information their side instead. Move a card to the top. Pigment. It's an interesting choice. We leader. 1, 2, 3. Again, that's a problem because now 1, 2. It's not actually, right? That's fine. Yeah, it's this. I'm expecting some form of damage and leader now. But why are they running... Why are they running an Aguara in Enslave 6? That feels kind of weird, no? That was odd. Yeah, they don't want to be here. But I still think I'm supposed to play and win the round, and I just set this up and put Alzur on. Ah, it's annoying then, because if they pass... No, it's okay, right? I'm so many points ahead right now. I genuinely think I should pass. But I'm not going to. Yeah, exactly. I've got a novice for Alzur anyway, so we're just going to do this. There's no shot they play here. Okay. Well, that doesn't count as a game, so we will do one more. GG. To the moon, chat. To the moon. Come on. There we go. Hi, Macy. How you doing? Ooh, hand buff. That kind of wants a similar kind of round to me, but last say is super important here. Right? Like, super important. Okay. Things we don't want to see. You're one of them. Alzur I don't want in hand, but I want to be able to choose him on top, so he can go. Hey, Patrick, how you doing, bud? I might keep it. I mean, that's a So Yen's going to go here instead. So I guess we're going to Vic of our own Novice and shuffle Ulbrick first, right?
That was not in the spell books.
This can be for Golden Necker. This is going to be gorgeous, chat. Damn. Invigorate ST Witches. Oh, Lerio's playing it. Interesting. Okay. Invigorate. Oh, that's not great. That's got to die. As much as I don't like just jamming Vilg, I don't have a choice here, right? Like, that card sticking is just GG. So I can lock it, I suppose. I figure they probably have. I'm assuming they can Purify, and every extra tick of it is horrific. Does Handbuff play Purify? I'll take the lock first. And then we're going to Curse Scroll to bring us Golden Necker. We're going to pop Zarthisius to the back of the deck. I now still need to do this. What Purify would they play? They could run Elf Purify. They could just be running Dryad-based Purify. Okay, they're Rune Mage with Marana Runestone, so that's always a possibility anyway. Yeah, they could realistically be playing the 4P Elves, right? They clearly didn't find Purify. But this could also give them a variety of hand buff. That doesn't do anything. Okay. Very happy with the spot we're currently in, chat. I'm not going to lie to you. In terms of my hand, could not make me much happier here. The only thing that would make this hand better was if I had one of the other spells in it. Candidly. Don't love that, though. I'm just going to... Yeah, we're just going to play Golden Necker. Right? It's set up. Ah, thank you. Here comes Uma. This, it's not charge. Melena's huge. Melena's massive here. Damn. I just spawned a Ciri. Pathetic Wolf. Hello, my friend. How the devil are you? Welcome on in. Have I got any mages? You just arrived at the most skillful of moments, my friend. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid, bud. For those of you that don't know, my name is Lionheart. Hello, friends. I'm currently playing a little bit of Gwent the Witcher card game, but after this specific match of Gwent the Witcher card game, we are going old school. And we are playing Pokemon Fire Red. So please do stick around and chill out with us. PW, thank you for the raid, my friend. I hope you had a great time today with Dragon Age Inquisition. I hope you're having fun. If you do need to raid and run and do family stuff, obviously, please feel free to do so. But it is always great to have you here, my friend. And welcome on in. I'm not passing against Handbuff because they just have more points than me, right? So I move Alzur instead. I think now we are just playing this and starting to do the buff stuff. Let's do that. Always a pleasure, my friend. I'm doing very well. It's been a busy week. I'm doing another undergrad degree through work because obviously I don't have enough to do with my life. And one of the assignments I thought was due Monday was due today, and it was like 4,500 words plus a bunch of analysis. So, ow. But I managed to get it done on top of everything else. So that was really cool. Yo, Elming, how you doing? Good to see you. Mauricio, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you, good to see you. So yeah, no, absolutely not. No, I don't do generative AI or ChatGPT. Plus, honestly, it's an instantaneous fail for academic work, as it should be. But yes, I managed to get through it. It was all good. On the plus side, honestly, the degree's so easy. because I've already got an undergrad degree and a master's degree, and it's in the field that I already work in. So with that in mind, it's kind of, oh, I've made a mistake. No, I haven't, chat. I've not made a mistake. I wouldn't do that. This is really annoying. I have absolutely made a crucial error here, chat. Why am I like this? Imagine not making a mistake. I've just lost a lot of points on this mage assassin. How much do I care? Not enough, chat, because we're just doing it anyway. We're doing it and we're doing it live. Yeah, I'm just doing it anyway. Forget. Oh, that's bad. So it needs to be 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Then we have to do this. Yeah, okay, come on. Then we got to do this. Then we've got to do, oh my word, this and this. Fantastic, okay. Cooking on gas, chat. Sorry, I'm back. Hello. Can I do my Boris? Any impression that I have could possibly do of Boris Johnson would involve a lot of swearing. Ulbrick first. She shuffles, so it doesn't matter which order I clicked. And I'm going to put him back to the top with Blightmaker before I use the couriers anyway. So, because we got the points when we did it with Mordround, but yeah, it doesn't count for Snowdrop. So, why didn't we play courier first? I could have done, but then I was being greedy. Because the courier is worth 2 points on this, plus 2 points, 2 points. So losing the courier is 6, losing these was 4. No worries, my friend. Again, thank you so much for the raid, and I will catch you soon. And let's go. Yeah, courier is not guaranteed yet, so I'm going to make it guaranteed. No! Chat, I clicked the wrong button. Okay, never mind. We just play Siri. The worst thing ever, chat. I'm not playing the couriers. I refuse. Well, about those points, will it? Yeah, I know, right? Criminal. We just pass here. It's fine. I've got definite last say, if not double last say. Having the option to Vilg, whatever it is that they've hand buffed to death, should be fine. Yeah. I think we're just in a position where it doesn't matter. Watch me lose this game now. For those of you that are new, this is how it goes. Yeah. But we're still guaranteed everything. It doesn't matter either way, right? I still need to find Dead Man's Tongue. That's super awkward, actually. That's something I hadn't considered. We haven't thinned with Dead Man's Tongue yet. That's a real problem if we can't. Yeah, well, the hand buff comes from Invigorate. They didn't get a lot of value from Hawker Smuggler or the original one. Okay, they also can't count, so GG. These games are going much quicker than intended. It is very hard to calculate movement engines, chat. All right, that's what I've said. Okay, so we're gonna. It's still early enough that I will do one final Gwent game then. One more before we switch over and play some Pokemon Fire Red. Very excited. The Fire Red run, for those of you that are new here, or maybe you've come in from PW, it is not a crazy Nuzlocke. There are no stupid rules. We are playing like we are 10. I don't care if if it doesn't damage. It's just not relevant. You know, I'm trying my very best to play this like I would have done as a kid. So hopefully you will stick around and enjoy that with me, because damn, it's fun. Right, what are we looking at? Alzur can be mulliganed for sure, and that has to be mulliganed. I have the novice to play this. Oh, that's horrid. Okay. This deck is... this is going to be constructs, right? Yeah, it's going to be lippy constructs. Oh, great.
Of course, as you wish, master.
Okay. Not a great deck to have this bad a hand against, honestly, but what can I do here? Oh, cool, Frenzied Down, that's fun. Well, at least it's gone the first time. Ooh. Hey, as long as you're having fun. Let's see. Courier, give me some information. Okay. That's not too bad. That puts me in the position where I'm guaranteed. Fisher King is in the top 3, and so is Dora Grey. Fisher King is going to let me put what I want on the top in the next round. That's kind of good. But giving Lippy round control is just horrid. So I need to see, is there any way I can rectify this hand? Wow. That's Lippy, they don't care, right? In order to make this work, I now play Ciri and Leader. I put this back, that back, this back. And then I use Fisher King to put... so awkward. It's doable though, right? I think I can still do this. Okay. Although I'd like the cards to draw just a tiny bit faster, if possible. So it's 1, 2, 3. Nice, okay. Puts us in a decent spot. Oh, really? So now I move Alzur to the top. Not oh, that's the problem. I need Alzur from this. Golden Necker from this. So that's what I've got to do. So this is going to put Alzur to the top. Then this is going to put Golden Necker to the top. Then I'm going to draw it. Then I'm going to play it. Are there big problem? There are just enough bronzes. Ooh, late Troll Porter. Okay, they didn't have the Snowdrop. That's a positive, but sheesh. Okay, Fisher King. On top it goes. Just so slow. No, it's fine because I can have 2 special. I've got Dead Man's Tongue, right? We got us, yeah. What do I put back? Yeah, I've got to put Uma back. That's a good point. That sucks. Guarantees me the Uma though, at least. Yeah, good point. So Uma has to go back here. I think this will be enough. And if I'm playing the Uma, I think it should be fine. Yeah, I can't shuffle the unit. Yep. Good shout, chat. They are so desperate to make sure they win this round. I'm behind by 27. Isn't my favorite thing, but... Okay. Initiative. Have they got any rower buff? They don't. Oh, imagine. Melena's alright. Sarah here whenever you play a special. You don't really play any specials, so... She doesn't trigger from the Golden Necker itself or... Right, so I guess we just take this. This. She's actually really bad for me, so we don't want that. Kids be... Oh yeah, God, Cuphead was brutal. they've hit it thinking it's good for me. It's actually really bad for me, right? So now I courier because I can still Ulbrick. And I think, based on what I'm facing, I now want to expedite this process. Okay. Lock the Ifrit. Yeah, I should have done. Yeah, you're right. I should have locked it. Oof. This isn't range. Oh, that's... Never mind. Yeah, I forgot this was even God, that's so many points. This card's nuts, by the way. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I absolutely should have locked that. Both of my other cards were locks. Love to see it, chat. I don't know why they haven't done this already. Yeah, that's a weird choice, but... Already down to 4 is crazy. I'm surprised to see so much of this kind of deck kicking around a season after Spessy has been playing Gwent. If I pass here, the Golem is there next round only. The problem is, am I actually saving anything? Because they'll just pass the next round. No, they want to play, right? They want to play the Lippy. Well, can I actually catch either way? Golem gives me 36, so no, I can't. So I have to pass either way, right? We know what we're drawing. So the Golem's a guaranteed mulligan. That's fine. The other mulligan will depend on if I find a way to shuffle this. Okay. A lot of locks, but I realistically don't want Ulbrick in hand here because I've got no way to shuffle him. They're great. Yeah, I know. We're in a lot of trouble here. Like, a lot of trouble here.
My crumbled ground steps livelier than you.
This is the worst possible situation. Yeah, they could well go for it, which means I think I'm supposed to Dodra. I'll play a deadlock first, just to thin this through. Yeah, his Golem, like, the amount of value they've got in here is nuts, right? Legitimately. Oh, they're playing. Okay, they're playing. Okay. And I don't actually play with the row thing turned off, no. So I don't know why it has turned it off. It's good to see the Dow gone before I Doderic. That's pretty great. What's less great... But I can't do this. I think I have to play the Doderic here, because this hand isn't the one that's winning. And believe that they can't kill this, because they are Nero'd for this Dow. This is... the rest of them are in here. So, we definitely click. Dead Man's Tongue is massive here, because it allows me to thin this and... Problem is... I need this to be thinned, and it's now not going to be thinned, right? That's a nightmare. That's really bad. Actually, no, I can still... there is a way I can thin it, right? So either way, I'm going to get rid of this, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to do that. Because Snowdrop has a 50-50 of shuffling it to the top. And we just have to hope that we get that 50-50, right? Assuming we even see Snowdrop. There she is. So those two cards are in the deck. Everything we can do is here, but we probably are in trouble. Snowdrop it is. Come on, chat. 50-50. First or second? I'm going to say that I'm going to click it second. Mage first? Nah. No, not with Snowdrop. Snowdrop is shuffle. The leader ability is in order. So... No! Chat, we've got to win a lot of 50-50s. We need to win so many 50-50s here, chat. Ouch. Locking this is redundant. Vilg brings it if I burn something. So, do I yen now for the 50-50? Because I don't want to... They should play the annoying mage next, right? Think so. 50-50. Let's go. Big W. Okay. Did this run Heatwave? Yeah. Yeah, talk that into existence. Good job, Lionheart. Okay. Zarthisius. Let's go. So right now, Vilg is 2 plus... So Vilg's 15 right now. So Vilg's worth 15 points. God, they have Heatwave. Yeah, no, yeah. But that's not an engine, so I guess now I do just Vilg. I wish that counted as this moving to the top. Oh, does Zarthisius shuffle back? Oh, it does. There is no guarantee it's my top card anymore. Oh, that's brutal. The lock is now less useful anyway, right? Because there's no engine that they can multi-click. So, I think we just lock first. But I mean, we're dead, realistically, right? Like, the cards they've played 2 to 3 times is nuts. Gutting Slash? Okay, well, that's better, because now Zarthisius... Chat. Come on. I need it to... If Zarthisius had shuffled it back to the top, would it not have buffed? No, it doesn't, because when it shuffles back on its own, it doesn't buff it. It doesn't, definitely. If I go offensive, I'm playing 15 points minus whatever it is. We've seen them play everything in this deck, right? So I'm probably getting 10 points. Oh, I could get a Brockvar Warrior. 15. It's more points no matter what for me just to do this, as long as we win. Boom. Okay, we go for the sell. I think we still lose, because that's the do lots of damage. Oh. Yeah, we just lose. That's just insanity. Damn. Not having last say killed us there. GG opponent, fair play. It was a good game. Damn. If I'd locked in the other round, we probably had more of a position to push and win round 1, but losing round 1 against that deck is just GG, honestly. And they piloted it super well, to be fair to them. So we will we'll give them their dues, chat. They do deserve them. They do deserve them. But we are absolutely cooked. Absolutely cooked. Give me just a moment here, friends, while we do this. And I make sure everything is working as Lionheart intended.